Hello and welcome viewers. You're watching this special edition of Sansad TV with your host Kriti Mishra, and joining us is a very special guest, Speaker of Andhra Pradesh Assembly, Mr. Thammineni Seetharam. Sir, welcome to Sansad TV and thank you so much for joining us. Sir, during the All India Presiding Officers Conference, the deliberations that we had, you made a very important point on harmonious relationship between the executive, legislature and the judiciary. So what's the way ahead? What is the roadmap?
No, in fact, now the entire country pandemonium situation between the judiciary and assembly. Of course, there is a third institution is executive. But particularly these two institutions, a pandemonium. Yesterday also, so many speakers, presiding officers also expressed their opinion. It is very bad trend is prevailing. It's not correct. It has to stop at one place. So in that particular aspect, what I have requested that yesterday, the August House of platform, better to move a resolution towards the President of India on this particular. What are these very bad situations are happening? To move a resolution to our Her Excellency President of India. But reason which we don't know, of course. They said we will take in another conference. Certainly your suggestion is acceptable and invitable. But already the resolutions are framed and we have introduced the House. Then what is my feeling? It is not correct for the survival of the parliamentary democracy. Our India is having very beautiful democracy. We cannot find in anywhere else in the other countries. The constitution, preamble, and fundamentals are given as a very good place. We have to protect the fundamental rights of the constitution. If the same situation is going on like this, the same pandemonium are happening like this, certainly it would be the great blow on the sovereignty of India. Sovereignties of the independent, autonomous, constitutional bodies. They are their own separate rights and powers, each and every institutional wise. But if they are sometime abruptly, oftenly, they are interfering the inside proceedings of the assembly. Absolutely, they don't have that right. In so many states, we are witnessing the things. Yesterday, the Bhubaneswar, West Bengal speaker, he expressed his agony like anything, except weeping is remain. This is the situation was happened. The framing of the formation of the house committees, it is purely right of the assembly speaker. But that has also been challenged and stricken down in court of law. It's not fair enough. Wherever it may happen, today is West Bengal, tomorrow is another state. It's not fair practice. So, all we three institutions, one must have the respects, understanding. There is a thin line between the institutions. The Constitution has provided that. I can't understand why this other institution is trying to put their foot in my shoes. He can't walk imbalancedly at one stage, they will be falling down. So this is a very precarious situation. What I suggested the yesterday's forum of presiding officers, this is high time. This is high time. The constitutional high authority has to interfere and set right the things. Otherwise, the Indian parliamentary democracy is going to face a chaos, and this is a question of survival of the Indian parliamentary democracy.
Sir, last question I want to ask you is about Andhra Pradesh Assembly. What are the innovations or new things to improve the functioning of the Assembly that you have introduced as the Speaker?
No, there are so many of the bills we have introduced, which can be the good for the people, and unanimously accepted all those bills when I have introduced the floor of August House of Andhra Pradesh. And our Chief Minister, Mr. Jagannath Reddy, is also in consulting with all the intellectuals. Before going to submit the bill to the House, there's a lot of exercise and lot of brainstorming with intellectuals and others. Then the bill is come to the floor, so that there won't be a mistakes or faults. But last, in fact, 3 regions bill, 3 capitals.
Yes.
Yes, so that bill is pandemonium in our council. So there is a mechanism.
Right.
We are having the mechanism. We will take them into our confidence, and in a brainstorming session or across the table, we will sit together in the interest of the state. The bill has been introduced. You please come and cooperate us. Such type of mechanisms are there. In spite of that, the court didn't have any right to struck down the decisions have taken in of August House of the Assembly. It's not fair practice. So at one stage, it has to be stopped. So yesterday, what is of my request for President of India has to interfere and they saturate the things, or else otherwise there would be a great blow on Indian parliamentary democracy and sovereignty.
Thank you so much for talking to us, sir.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Reporting from Jaipur with camera person Jitendra Negi, I'm Kriti Mishra for Sansad TV.